I think this is the first time I'm covering a fan game for Castlevania month. Hello everyone, I'm Shay64 and welcome back to another Castlevania month video. This time I'm covering something a little different. Today we're here to talk about one of the coolest fan games I've played in a while, Castlevania ReVamped. This incredible fan game is a metroidvania remake of the original NES classic. Not only that, but it adds new areas, bosses, and power-ups. Let's not waste any more time and dive right in. The story is unchanged from the original game. You take on the role of the vampire hunter Simon Belmont as you traverse through Dracula's castle, facing all sorts of monsters before taking down the big bad vampire himself. Short, simple, and to the point. But if you wanted that story, you could just play the NES game. So let's talk about what really makes this game stand out. The core gameplay of Castlevania remains intact. Simon is armed with a vampire killer whip and whacks the ever-loving hell out of anything in his path. But this time around, the game takes influence from Super Castlevania 4, allowing Simon to whip in any direction. You can also lock Simon in place for some free-range whipping. Oh, but that's not all. The vampire killer itself can also be upgraded into 3 other variants: a fire whip, a lightning whip, and an ice whip, each one doing different amounts of damage and breaking specific blocks scattered throughout the castle. Simon has a bunch of other new abilities as well, such as a power slide, a Super Metroid-style air dash, a double jump, and more. All of these abilities make traversing the castle so much fun, and being a Metroidvania game, traversal is key. Castlevania's layout is brand new, perfectly piecing together levels from the original game as well as some new areas. Each area is home to a new power-up and of course a boss to defeat. And I gotta tell you, the bosses in this game are tough. Some of these fights took me several attempts before I finally took them down. But hey, that's just the challenge I'd expect from a Castlevania game. Like other Metroidvanias in the series, there are various save points throughout the castle. However, where this game differs is that the save points are also this game's warp points, meaning you can save and teleport to a new location all in one go. I love this idea and wish other games take this mentality to heart. If you remember that one merchant from Castlevania Chronicles who gives you a few items, he returns here as well, this time giving Simon access to various equipable cards that give him a wide variety of extra abilities, ranging from having extra hearts to more money from drops to even a one-hit death mode for all you masochists out there. The gameplay is absolutely stellar and a total blast. I had so much fun exploring the castle that I accidentally ended up getting 100% on my first playthrough, but the gameplay isn't the only thing that shines here. Holy crap, this game is super cool to look at. The sprite work here is absolutely incredible, capturing the feel of the original NES sprites but with a whole new twist. I especially love the new sprites for Dracula. He looks more menacing than ever. And of course, I can't talk about Castlevania without bringing up the music. The soundtrack for this game is stellar. Instead of just using the original NES soundtrack, it completely rearranges them, as well as remixes a few new tracks from Castlevania Chronicles. Once you climb the staircase and reach Dracula's chamber, the final battle begins, and he Oh, you all know what's coming. That's right, he teleports around the room, shooting fire at you, and transforms into a giant bat monster for a second more powerful form. God, I've missed saying that. After his defeat, you guessed it, the castle crumbles and the game ends. Castlevania ReVamped is a wonderful new spin on a tried and true classic. It takes everything we love about Castlevania games and combines them into one awesome experience. I highly recommend checking this game out. And hey, it may not be official, but it's awesome playing a new Castlevania game again. I mean, it's not like Konami is gonna give us anything new anytime soon. They remade what?